Festival activities on Virgin Gorda could be moved to the Whit weekend instead of the Easter weekend in time for the Diamond Jubilee celebrations in 2017. The Virgin Gorda Festival 2016 honoree Franca Pickering reiterated the call for such a change to be made in her remarks at the opening of this year's events on March 26th. She also called for increased community participation in the annual celebrations on Virgin Gorda and across the territory.
It's very difficult for committees to work hard and then there is no participation. We need your help with that. I also would like to touch base, this is from Mr. Walwyn, to take back to his government. Emancipation celebration in Tortola. Emancipation is not just Tortola, emancipation is the BVI. And I would like, this is just my opinion, I would like us to celebrate emancipation, all the bigger islands that celebrate part of festival, give all those islands 2 days of that celebration. 2 days out of your 2 weeks, and like 5 days in Tortola, 2 days in East End, 2 days in West End, or one, whichever, Carrot Bay. But let us celebrate it together. Let us enjoy it together. Let us feel the unity, the reason why we are celebrating emancipation in August. We don't have to have a big carnival, Easter festival, a big carnival in East End, a big carnival in Carrot Bay, or just for night. Let us celebrate that emancipation in style, all the islands. We can have boat rides going to all the islands and enjoying it, rather than having to spend a lot of money, and then at the end of the day, you wonder why or where this money is going, or what is it going for. There are lots of things that we can spend some of that money on in our country, besides festivals and festivals. So I would like to see something like that happen in the BVI, and let us stray away from all these other things. We can take the Easter festival and have functions and raise funds for other things. If Virgin Gorda continues the carnival, let us move it from the Easter, the Holy Week, to Whit weekend, that we can have some celebration. Let's do it on the Whit weekend. There's no reason why it can be changed. Government said it can be changed because it was not implemented by government.
9th District Representative Honorable Hubert O'Neill reminded everyone how Easter festival celebrations got started on Virgin Gorda back in the 1960s by members of the Anglican Church on the island.
This festival actually was started by my father, the late Honorable Hubert Robinson O'Neill. I know most of you young ones might not even remember that, but that was way back in the late 60s, 1960s. And of course, my father, who was a representative then, he started the festival. But it was my mother who actually did all the work, but he got all the recognition, which is always the case, isn't it, with most families. But this festival actually started out of the church, out of the Anglican Church. And my mother being an active member of that church, she was a community organizer and so on. So she got a group of, females together, church ladies, and they started this Easter festival. And it has grown from year to year and has become bigger and bigger.
On the matter of moving Virgin Gorda festival activities away from the Easter weekend, Minister responsible for culture, Honorable Myron Walwyn, repeated comments he made in 2015 when a similar call was made. He says the decision is up to members of the Virgin Gorda community.
Next year will be the Golden Jubilee celebration, and we want to make sure that it's a very big celebration and one that is full of participation. We'll start to plan for the 50th right after the 49th one is completed. It is very important that throughout our celebration, we keep at the heart of it all the rich heritage of the Virgin Islands while embracing the diversity that now lives among us through new residents and visitors. This, I believe, is an asset to the visitor experience and an integral part of the continual development of the tourism economy of this island and to our entire territory. I heard some suggestions from Fanker. Many of them I support indeed. The one with the moving of the festival, as I said last year on this very same stage, that is a matter for the Virgin Gorda community. I want to see a wider support for that, and as minister, I will do all that I can to make sure that what the Virgin Gorda community needs is what happens.
Honorable Walwyn subsequently declared the 49th Virgin Gorda Easter Festival activities officially opened. Over the years, more and more people on Virgin Gorda have suggested that the weekend of revelry be separated from the Easter Holy Week, used by the contemporary Christian church community to remember the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus Christ.